Hi guys, good evening. Just give me a few seconds. I'm just sharing the link. I need just a few seconds. Okay. Yet to share my screen. Come on. All good. Hi, Vivek. Just a few more seconds. Yep, I'm all good. Let me just share. Hi, Vivek. Hi, Arun. Hi, Kazula. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, Shri. Hi, Kulati. Hi, Radhika. Hi, Srini. Hi, Vijay. So, guys, as I said last night, I'm confused about the numbers of CPI, and the market reaction was super confusing. It went up, went down, went up, went down, and then chopped in between. So, the range 4110 to 4170 still persists. We have not broken out of it. So, probably tomorrow, let's see how we are tackling that range. We are right now 0.5% negative on Nasdaq and about 0.4% negative on ES. Hi Vijay, hi Rodney, hi Ambience. So first thing first, I'll do some scans to see what's setting up, because now we have everything cleared. Not everything, we have PPI tomorrow morning. So today inflation came out to be a little higher, and all the people from Fed, they shared their views. Some were positive that yes, they are almost near the range of increasing the interest rates, but nobody said that we are going to cut the rates by the end of this year, and that was pretty much clear. Now we can have 2 rate increases in March and in May, or we may have more in June or July. That's something which will depend on the data. If the inflation remain consistent, especially in food, goods and services, we may have some more. But I think that they're coming to a point where 0.5%, maybe 0.75% is something max, which I expect at this time. Okay, so let's start from inside day. Let's see which tickers have inside day. None of them. Only ES and so that's bad. We do not have anything in terms of tickers for inside day. But one thing which is pretty evident is that we are not able to hold that 4170 area. Okay. And 4170 area may be really tough ask. See how many times we tried that. I'm going to put a count there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times we have tried on 4170 and we failed. And this is really important Fibonacci level of 23.6. And how many times we came and broke the 12 EMA? We came close right here. So if it start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are not able to break 4170 7 times. We are not able to break and close below 12 EMA 7 times. This is an extreme consolidation. If, and I'll be very honest. If we lose 12 EMA this time, this will not sustain, because the amount of pressure we are building, it's kind of setting up a triangle, and the break of that triangle can be really, really negative on the downside. Upside, stocks are appearing to be a little stretched. Look at Nvidia, look at Tesla, look at Meta, look at Microsoft. They appear to be a little stretched. So a cool off to 3995 will be, I would say, inappropriate. Or yes, Jeremy, 41 one day will not support. There will be one day where 4110 will be broken. But look at the power of these levels. 4110, 4110, and we are holding 4110 across this range. Not even a single close below that, not even a single close below 12 EMA. Now that level 4110 moves up to 4115. And we need to be cautious that, let me just do one more thing. Let me add a couple of, or let me just change the view here. Let me just try to see in a different version. Let me see what's happening. This is a daily on ES. Okay, it's the levels are same. DMI is the green, red, and blue. So the strength in both the negative and positive side is weak. Both are struggling. So that's not good. RSI is right now at 57, 58, not so bad. Stochastic is 46, 58, again, not bad. So it's not like it's massively overbought, but the strength, like this line, the blue line is the strength line. The strength of green is weak. The red is already weak in itself. So all in all, it's not showing me big improvements. So now we need to be very careful. We need to see how these things will come out in future, especially for ES and NQ. And if we, again, I'll add one more time frame. I'm adding a 2-day candle. Sometimes when you're not able to figure it out in one day, move to 2-day, move to a week, just to have a better picture. And in a 2-day candle, we are still struggling here. 4081 is the area. And again, it's nothing conclusive. It's showing weakness at 4170. Let's go to a week candle. Week candle, we are like back to back in the range. So either we need to break out 4170. We have tested 1, 2, 3, and you can see the body is getting thinner and thinner in these three cases. So it's going to be little tricky, and 4000 area is something where on the weekly candle we have 34 EMA. So all in all, it's a pretty confusing state from the point of view of day traders. Second thing, if you want to call this like we are from 3800, we made the green tick, we made the dodgy. Now if we lose this 12 EMA, we are building an evening star, and evening star will not be liked by the market, and evening star will have back to back 2 candles of selling, which will come. So tomorrow with PPI numbers, whether we break that 12 EMA and complete the evening star, because all the cases we break down, we lose 12 EMA, but end of the day, we are able to recapture it. If we close below 12 EMA tomorrow, it's going to be bad. It's going to see some sell-off. So yes, I would sell. First goal is to sell. Sell. I want to sell it below 41.10. That 41.10 is a massive, powerful area. Stop loss is 41.30 area. Okay. Where will be my first target? My first target will be right here, 40.75 or 40.70. Let's use correct levels. 40.70. Oh, no. 40.70. And then we have 40.50 and 3.915. I think if we lose 40.110, 3.915 will be the next level. Now here we have rejection of 41.70 one more time, plus not loss of 12 EMA. It's a potential evening star. Evening star is a bearish pattern on the daily horizon, and evening star gives you an idea that yes, the market is making a top, or it's a big time reversal setup. Now, where we can go long? We should go long if we can break above this green candle stop, which one is 41.50. If we can break above 41.50, only then try to go long. Like even today, you see, we were not able to close above 41.50. The first target is 41.70, which is pain at this moment. It's very difficult. And again, I will look for a fake breakdown. If it breaks below 41.10, tries to come back, then I will try to go long. And usually I take about 10 points if we make a new low and come back and go higher. So if the previous low is right now is 41.03. So tomorrow, if we make 4100, come back and go above 41.15, that will be termed as a fake breakdown. And if that happens, I would go long above 41.20. Okay. So 41.20 will be an area for a fake breakdown. And fake breakout, if we tomorrow in the morning we go up to 41.89, 88, come back below 41.70, that will be a fake breakout. So keep an eye on fake breakdowns and fake breakouts. Do not try to catch a falling knife at all. Otherwise, you will get burned. All right. So keep an eye on these things. Then we'll move to NQ. NQ is struggling at 12,600. So even if we try hard, NQ is struggling. It did make a higher high, higher low, tested the 12 EMA. As of now, it has not lost the 12 EMA since January. So a loss of 12 EMA will be really, really bad. I will only go long above 12,600, and it has faced stiff resistance. If you see here, it has faced this area, has faced stiff resistance. So if I go and check this in terms of pricing, so if I come here, that's 12,750. 12,750 has been a really, really difficult area for the market to cross. Plus, this is 61.8 Fibonacci level on NQ, 12,600. So it has struggled a lot in this case. And when the positive momentum was there, we were well away from the 12 EMA. And 12 EMA was moving upward. Now it's turning a little flattish right here in this area. So this started in this direction, but now it's turning a little flattish. So a loss of 12 EMA one more time will be really bad. So if you want to go long only about 12,600. Otherwise, avoid going long on NQ. So go long by above 12,600. Stop loss should be this area, 12,510. So there's a 90-point stop loss. And target is 12,760. which is the first target we saw, and then 12,900. Same thing, look for a fake breakdown in this. Now, way we can sell. Now, Triple Q or Nasdaq has been showing some resilience in the last few days, and this is relative resilience. So now we should sell this below 2436. I do not want to jump ahead and do short right away, but if it loses 435, only then short this, which is again like about a percent move from here, but that's what it is. 12,510 and target is 12,300 and 1215. I'm gonna give it 50-50. Because Nasdaq is little hard, and this is a rejection from 12,600 area. So this is good about NQ. Now let's go to the ETF Triple Q. Triple Q is holding 306 area. Like 306, we have discussed in the past that this has been a tough area for the market, and we have been holding the support for 12 EMA back to back. Now, till the moment we are holding this, we are all good. But I would recommend, if we want to go long above 306. 306 is a good stop loss area, both for shorts and for longs. And if you want to buy above this area, 308, buy above 308. If you can go above 308, it's good. Look for 314 for now. Or yes, 311.60. Same thing, look for a fake breakdown if it comes. Now, in case of selling, sell below 306 very clearly. 306 is 78.6 Fibonacci. 76 Fibonacci from 306. This area, if we lose it, we might come and test 302.50. 302.50. If we lose that, 299.25. These are all Fibonacci levels. 350 is this base, which it has tested multiple times. So this is going to be a really, really good support. So watch out for this. Again, it's like 50-50%. But if market starts to, why I'm giving 50-50% on NQ? Because NQ has some way to go down. So it needs some level of stop loss, a little far. So that's why I'm giving it 50-50%. So NQ is good. My bias is neutral, higher towards the short side. Apple. So Apple is roughly an inside day today. It's holding this purple line to the edge, allowing the 12 EMA to catch up. The loss of purple line will be bad. So the loss of purple line is right now 151. So if I have to sell below 151. No, low is, come on. Yeah. So if we lose, let me increase this size here just to give you an explanation. You see this area. One thing you need to understand in the price action, this was the top. It tested the base. tested the base, tested the base, struggled, tested the base, tested the base. So this area has become a good baseline for Apple. If Apple has to lose, short only below if you lose this area. If it comes in this area, you can try a buyout. Same formula if we do a fake breakdown on Apple. But I would not go short unless and until it loses 151. I would go long above 153.80, 153.90. So 153 or 154 roughly. Stop loss in both cases is this 147, which is this area, and then 144. For Apple also, I'm 50-50%. Like, I'm not able to figure out what needs to be done with Apple. Apple is again in a tight range. AMD tomorrow with the TSM news. I am not sure whether how much impact it's going to have on the chip stocks. TSM is down substantially. AMD is right there at 86 area. Again, it has struggled once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. 86. There was a gap. That gap has been tested. So it has held on to the 12 EMA, which looks positive. Now, in this case, if market gives me an opportunity and gives me a chance, either it goes above 86 and holds, I'll be more than happy to add AMD, or if it comes around 83, 84 area, I would love to add this. So AMD buy and dip around 84 or above 86. Stop loss is 83. And these are the targets. I am positive on AMD because AMD has been in a consolidation, and it's kind of like, if you make a chart here, this is the top and these are the bottom. Now it is in this range. It's like an arc. Either we break out above this, or we come back in this range and we're going to make one more low. So I am expecting it to break out. If it holds around 84, I would love to add that. Amazon today tried to breach the 100 area, but it is still in between the 12 and 34 EMA. It is making higher high lows, which is sentimental positive. Higher highs, high lows, and Amazon has not moved substantially as compared to the rest of the tech stocks. So Amazon stop loss is 97.50. And if you want to buy above 120. So Amazon buy above 120. That's the 12. If it holds there, that's good. Otherwise, avoid. In between, avoid this. Your stop loss should be 99. I am neutral on this because it is not able to break out above the 12 and 34. So need to come out above 12 EMA. BA after final consolidation, boom, it did. So I have told about this rectangle or a box thing in the BA for quite some time now. And finally, we had a close above this box. It means all the sellers finally got exhausted today and we are out of the range. We closed right around this Fibonacci area. Now we need to close above this. We need to stay above this. Once we do, we will have positive momentum. Now, in case it's a fake breakout. We come down and we come below 216 to 17. This time, I think it will go down. So keep an eye on BA. 222, 228 is an area for BA. So BA is positive. Buy above 218.91. Stop loss is 217 and 223, 228.5. Now, if tech shows some kind of weakness, I think BA will show some kind of support to the market. Because if you look at Dow Jones, right? Or I'll choose DIA. DIA is a ETF for Dow Jones. Dow Jones is in a range, much tighter range than ES. Okay, so if tech stocks are going down, then Dow Jones stocks may provide some support. So keep an eye on BA. Baba is still in the same range. Like it tested this 103 area. 103 area is a good area for it to buy. It's below the 12 EMA, below the 34 EMA, and holding this Fibonacci level. A loss of this will be negative, and we can go towards 99 to 97. So in this case, I'm trying. Let me also check in Hong Kong market what's happening with Baba. So let's check Baba. Baba is down. So let's see if it holds this area. If it loses 103, it will be marked as negative. So Baba is sell below 103 now. Stop loss. Let's keep a stop loss of 104.25. Target is 99.70. 97.25. Region below 34 EMA. Important support of 103. CMG is holding positive momentum. I really don't know why, but it's coming to that 1643 area. This was a big breakdown move down, tested the 61 Fibonacci, is now holding 78.6 Fibonacci. So CMG is showing some strength. So CMG is neutral. I'm going to do a positive on CMG. So stop loss is 1630. Go long only above 1645. Above 1645. First thing is the gap. So the high here is 1670. 1670 should be one area, and then 1680. Fill the gap. And it's showing some positive momentum, like it kind of did a morning star, and now one more candle should be there. So I will not ignore CMG. CRM. CRM is like not able to cross 172. Again, making a similar base. So if I consider this as roughly an inside day, a move above 171 will be really good for CRM. 168 will be the stop loss. So CRM is buy above 171, 168 is the stop loss. Target is 172. It has struggled at 177. Yes. And sell below 168. If market starts to lose, then definitely sell this below 168. Etsy like Etsy may get impacted from Shopify earnings tomorrow, but Etsy is also losing its momentum. So sell below 133. If market is weak, so sell below 133.24. 133. Stop loss 135. Target areas. Target areas is first is the gap 127 and 119. 127.35, 119. So this was the evening star, and after evening star, there is continuation. So it's a back test. Gap is filled. Now it should sustain the negative momentum. Google, I really don't know what's happening with Google. Like it's making dodgy, dodgy, and dodgy. So it's a hammer which is at the close. It has filled all the gaps. Now 91, 92 in area is an area where it should find some serious support. So 93 area, if it comes, I would love to add this in the dip. Google buy in dip 92, 93 area, stop loss 91. That's Google. I wanted to come in this area. So target is 96.35. 97.85. I'm not going to short Google. Google is already very oversold. Meta. Meta is allowing the 12 EMA to catch up finally, but there's a massive gap and it's kind of losing the momentum now. So I would love to sell Meta below 177.35. So sell Meta below 177.50. Target is 173. Then target is 167. Stop loss is 180. So if you want to sell Meta, sell on rise or sell below this area. Microsoft, I think tomorrow it may go down. Finally, it may go down, but it's making a dodgy right here. So potential evening star is set up. 38.2 Fibonacci could not cross. So Microsoft is now for me short. Potential evening star. So my stop loss is 273. 273. I would love to sell this below 271.25. Target is 266 and then 261. 266, 261. Netflix is one of the other companies which is like struggling in a very tight range. It's holding 12 EMA somehow. It tested 348 last time and bounced, which was 61.8%. But in case it loses tomorrow 355, I would love to sell this. It's setting up M for me. Like it's not clearly evident, but it's setting up a M for me. So if we can extend this like this, then we are going lower with Netflix. We have come back into this regression channel. Now a loss of regression channel at 356. I would sell Netflix. So Netflix also I am selling, sell below 356. It struggled to hold 360 or 359 is fine. 348, 341. So Netflix, if you want to short, you can short it around this area. If you want to go long, Netflix long is only about 368.50. 368.50 is really an area for Netflix. Nvidia has filled the gap. It's holding the 12 EMA. It was like after a very long time, it has come down and then did the test of 12 EMA. Now it is there and it has filled this gap. The gap was 230.62 and today high was 234.9. So almost 13 seconds of gap, which is due and it's filled. It may do a double top if it does not uh, go higher from here. So the stop loss is well away now. The stop loss right now will come at 221. And if you want to go long only about 231. So gap filled. I want to give it a neutral, like try 232 stop loss, sell below 228. Target is 221 and 220.19. Buy above 232. Nvidia has the momentum. So if it can go above 232, that's really good. Last one is everyone's favorite, Tesla. Tesla had some serious momentum today. Again, look at the magic. Came and tested the 12 EMA, tested the Fibonacci to the perfect, and then moved exactly to 208 area, which is 61.8 Fibonacci. Now, as of now, the momentum is really good in Tesla. So I would not short this at all. My stop loss will be 205. If it comes to 205 region, that's really good. These are the two possible targets, 213, 219. And this will be the momentum in Tesla. So I will try to buy a dip on Tesla with 205. So these are my tickers. So let me read your comments. Would you go short on UPST? UPST have given good numbers. So UPST, I think will make a base. If you start from here, this is the neckline. We came down, went up, came down, went up, came down and starting. So if we can reclaim around 17, I would not short UPST. And possible to show the objectives. Yes, Sandeep, you can do this. There's an option called pattern and you can choose which patterns you want. So if you want to go to candlesticks, you can check for dodgy pattern, hanging man. So you need to add all these patterns like morning star, then three outside down, outside up. Uh, Evening Star, Abandoned Baby, in Evening Dodgy Star. You can add all these patterns, click apply, okay, and then go and show patterns. So if you have any of these patterns, they will come. So let me just pick up a better ticker. Let's take Microsoft. You need to set them up how you want to show them. You want to show them as arrows. You want to show them as labels. Whatever one, you can go and check that. Like I have these blues here. See, these blues. These blues reflect one of the patterns. If I go here and check which one is the blue, I'll be able to. So this is outside pattern. So if you want to show this as arrow, you can show this an arrow. If you want to show the names, you can show the names. I think I've changed some settings here where fit study, fit patterns. I think I've changed the settings, but you can find the names here. Okay, let me just remove this. Okay, now can you look at Uber? Again, guys, you're not getting to the point. Uber, it's not about Uber, it's all about whether you can share your charts or not. Shamad, you need to look at the learning videos, only then you will be able to understand. I make charts for years, months back, and then decide patterns on them. So you need to watch some videos on the learning section that will give you some base. Snow definitely had momentum today, and it showed really good strength. Uber showed really good momentum. I would not counter that. Let it cross. It held 33. Let it, like, it's a positive setup right here. So I would try to go long with 34 stop loss at Uber. SOXL. SOXL has moved really good since Nvidia. So let me show how to make charts. So you can see on my screen, right? The left of the screen is top and is coming down. So it clearly shows the momentum is really, really down. But if you look at the middle, we have made a low of 6 and now we are going up. The very first thing I will do is I will take a regression channel. I will start from the low and go here. Then I will extend it to the right so that I do not have to change anything. Then I go and this is my SOXL. Now what I will do is I will create a extension. So I will start from the bottom here, go to this high, come back to this low, and right there. 1695 is something, or if I want to make it a little precise, I'll click right click, click edit properties, and there I will add the value 621. Then here the value is 1444 and the low is 874. Click OK. So 17 is an area where we are at this moment. It's a tough area. Right now we are holding around that area. So let's see if we can hold this, we can go towards 19. That's SOXL. Crowd, I think like crowd is showing some momentum, but it's still in that range. I want crowd to show some more strength. I will not jump onto the crowd. I want it to show some more strength. PPI, I think it's going to be similar, Obrino, similar to what we had today, a little higher. And that's what market is taking into consideration. So tomorrow we'll be looking at how the market reacts. I'm expecting it to cool off a little bit, but let's see. 4110 is really like super duper wall. Last one is snow. Snow is looking solid. It's I want snow to cross 177, Raghu. 177, like it came to 160. It was holding on to 160 area for a couple of days. Finally, it launched and then went into this zone. So 177, 178 possible targets with support of 164. Anybody else has anything? Otherwise, I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna post this information on Twitter. And if you like, please give me a like and share this. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye.